Okay, greetings, my beautiful patriots, starseeds, light workers, and of course our growing tribal family. Welcome to 1776 United, and we are in a worldwide revolution. Now, I thought I would come on more, as much as I can, to brief you through this coming events that are happening, and based on my research, what's being downloaded right now, through my research and stuff like that. It's pretty crazy times right now. But I listened to Ishmael Perez. He comes on to Rumble every once in a while, and he brought up some very interesting points. There are 12 generals that basically are operators for the Alliance that are taking care of different sectors throughout our world. Excuse me, it's extremely hot here. So with that being said, they all have code names. Of course, they have families and everything else, so they can't be identified, but they are stationed in some very secure locations, and they just take care of different things around different operations around the planet. Now, this last blackout episode in Portugal, based on what Perez has said, was a blackout caused by the cabal. He's claiming that this is their last move on this huge galactic chessboard. And this isn't just about Earth, our world. Although we are the center of it, it's not about just our world. We have many other worlds in the universe that are very affected to what's going on here. And the cabal did the blackout over there as their test dummy, and they shut it down, and they were supposed to shut it down for 2 weeks, but I believe it was Italy or Greece got itself fired up again inside of 3 days, I think it was. And they came back with their Tesla Starlink energy, which is a free energy. And so I think how he's explaining this is that when the cabal shuts down their grid system, it opens them up. It makes them vulnerable, but they have no other moves left other than to try to keep it shut down, to create as much chaos as possible, then to bring it back. We are creating the problem, but hey, we're the solution attitude. And then so they can implement their, kind of new world order and their CBDC bullshit, whatever, when it does come back on. But what the Alliance is doing is when they do shut it all down, it gives them pause to go in there and sever all the power grids, and then implement their free energy space force, free energy Starlink Tesla energy. Now, he also claimed that Tesla was still alive, so he's a Octarian, and as there is many very smart scientists that work for the benevolent good side that are off-world beings. Okay, so this isn't just about the human species. This is about all the galactics and all the hybrids that are out there that are benevolent, and we're up against the dark benevolent, or the dark species, and the dark hybrids, right? So, but you're going to see a blackout in the United States. Now, how far that is going to go and how long it's going to be, just prepare for it. He says get a couple weeks of food and water, and if the power grid does go down, the internet, of course, will go down too, and he figures it should not take more than 2 weeks for this for them to sever all the power grid by the cabal in the States, and then bring in their new Tesla Energy Starlink systems. And of course, it could go worldwide at that point. But Portugal, Spain, wherever it was there, England might maybe have knockouts, blackouts. There could be parts of the United States that are blacked out right now. These are all test dummies to check to see if they can shut it all down at one time. And you know, the cabal is working very, very hard right now to try to get it all brought to to put everybody into darkness. Don't be scared of it. You know, prepare yourself with candles and whatever you have to. And you know, there's lots of ways to get the power source. You even have small generators and stuff like that to power yourself up. That's why I moved into a motorhome, because you know, they could do whatever they want and I'll still have my source as long as I can get to it, right? But we'll see how things get. You know, I mean, I got a flight into you know, Vancouver, and then I got to take a connector 2 or 3 days after that up to another, you know, northern BC to collect my vehicles and other personal items. But I might just cancel that ticket depending on the environment situation, what it is, right? So I just hope I can get to Vancouver. Well, I'm sure I can in the coming days. And then from there, I can just, my motorhome is fairly close at that point. So, you know, if it means that I have to, you know, cancel that, then I'll just go straight to the motorhome and I'll be set up there, because I've already got 2 weeks of food there, and, you know, I got water supplies and stuff like that. So I'll be all right. And I want everybody to do and prepare the same way. But once that's done, when the power does come back on, then of course the EBS will start, and that will trigger the full disclosure on TV about exactly what's going on. And that being said, there will be full exposure of the trials, tribunals, even executions of high-vis people. I don't know how this is going to play out, but it is pretty exciting what's going on right now. They are eliminating evil on the planet as we see it. And of course, the episode of these criminal actors going on in Canada right now is depressing a lot of patriots in Canada that thought they could get Poilievre into power, but he didn't even win a seat. So, I mean, it seems very, very strange that this would play out the way it did. I mean, you know, for a guy that popular with Canadians not to even get a seat at, you know, I mean, it's just saying how corrupt and how how much of a fake operation this was to install their boy by the Communist Chinese Party. So the whole thing was stolen, and it's basically was designed that way to rev up all the Canadians and ignite Daniel Smith to start a referendum for a vote to see how many Canadians want to move to the States or have joined the States. And of course there is a exodus of Canadians moving into Alberta from all other parts of Canada because they want to be a part of that. Maybe that's how they're going to separate the patriots from the NPC and transhumanisms, and of course the libtards that are out there. They love to live in these blue cities, and I say let them have them. Go ahead. maybe what they're going to do is going to swallow them all up. Anyways, I got to run. I'll get you on.